speaker preview. Today, I have a very good friend who I've known forever, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew all the new things that he's working on. So, Chris, you're a celebrity in the partner world, but let's tell people who don't know you a little bit more about you.
Well, it's funny hearing that you think I'm a celebrity when you got 30,000 followers and everyone knows Asher. But um, Chris Lavoie here, currently head of global partnerships at Aftership, which is a B2B SaaS ISV in the e-commerce and retail space. And I'm based in Toronto and longtime member of PL and super excited for Catalyst.
Yeah. And, we've worked together on EcoU, and I know for a fact that your passion lies in ramping people up to make them the most productive version of themselves in partner management. And you've done a phenomenal service to everybody. So thank you for that one. But why are you excited about Catalyst, and what can people learn from you there?
Yeah, I mean, why I'm so excited for Catalyst, and I'm proud to be 3 for 3 and not just attending, but being able to speak. So I'm going to try to keep that streak going. But for me, and look, I'm excited to connect with other leaders and get a pulse on the industry. That's why that's so good to get in the field and go to these industry knowledge-based events, so you can harvest all of that information and collect it and then bring it back internally to our company, so I can inject those insights into strategy and action. So it's just, it's the biggest, most, productive partner conference in the world. So the best and brightest are going to be there. So there's so much knowledge to squeeze and then bring back to our company. That's why I'm excited. In terms of what people can expect, really my talk, I'm going to be talking about really my first 1,000 or so days as a partnering professional. I think I'm at a unique stage in my career where I haven't been in it for 10 to 15 years, but I'm also not, just in my first year or so. So I think I can speak to a lot of different personas: the early stage partner manager, the partner manager trying to become a manager for the first time, and then a manager looking to break into that like department head executive level. I think my experiences will speak to a lot of different folks, and hopefully will help you attack the second half of the year.
Yeah, no, this is great. And, I would summarize this as we're all on a journey to make partnerships more scientific. And you are like doctor partnerships, as I would call it, right? Because you're like so into like figuring out the science of this whole thing. And I would love for people who are attending to connect with you and like walk through how you're scientifically looking at this whole equation and trying to help people and yourself be elevated.
Yeah, I mean, look, coming from the science background, I think that was a huge blessing for me. It was difficult to get jobs in the SaaS partnerships world, having worked in a lab my whole life, but certainly has helped me bring a methodical and analytical approach.
Super. All right, Chris, to wrap this video up, what is your favorite partner play?
Yeah, awesome. So my favorite partner play, for those who know me, is, if you're talking about referral relationships with partners, particularly when you're talking about like tech platform, larger scale companies, is partner managers, partner account managers, CAMs, etc., really focusing not so much on the partner manager on the other side, your main point of contact. If you hinge the whole relationship on one person, you have so much risk associated with that. So how can you de-risk and become pervasive throughout that partner organization by establishing relationships, particularly for the frontline reps, the AEs, the account managers, the CSMs, who manage the relationships with the accounts that you actually want to break into. So if you've known me for years, this is like the cheat code approach I always take. But recently I'm starting to learn that on top of that, while they're working kind of like upstream from like the IC level, it's important for me as a department head and partner leader to be managing top key organizational leaders to create that downward pressure. Meaning, if I'm establishing great relationships with, say, you, Asher, when you're an executive, for instance, as a partner leader, and I get really strong alignment with you and you get excited with the commercial opportunity, well, then you're going to create downward pressure through your management level down to the ICs. So I think you really need both. You need your partner managers working upwards, and you need to be supporting it from a top-down perspective.
Yeah, love it. Map the account, but map the power in the account, and continue to increase your influence that way.
Big time.
Super. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for spending time at Catalyst, and I will see you in Chicago.
See you then.